Alright, I'm gonna tap in real quick. I kinda actually a little bit excited about this because I think it's really cute. But I have been receiving these messages, right? Well, I wouldn't call them messages, but just the small little nuances that I kind of get hit with throughout the day. So the other day I went and got my nails done, and I'm in the nail salon, and Rihanna Umbrella song comes on. So I'm like, oh, okay, Umbrella. Not thinking about it, nothing like that. So later on, when I got home, one of the movies that popped up for me to watch, it was on my timeline, was Ella Enchanted. So I was like, okay, I'll watch this. So I was like, let me see what this is about. And I like the little corny, sweet movies, whatever. So I watched it, and I was like, okay. It's cute, but corny, of course, right? It's a little sweet pea movie. So I didn't think anything of it until today, when I came across someone talking about, they had this little charm and it was an umbrella. And they started talking about like protection and all of that stuff, right? Okay, so what is an umbrella? There's an umbrella that's protect you or whatever. But for her, what she was talking about love. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Then it made me think back to the Umbrella song. And I was like, wait a minute. I literally was at home. I was at the nail salon, and Umbrella came on, and it's like, Ella, Ella, Ella. And then I go home, and Ella Enchanted is on my timeline for me to watch. And like I said, I watched it because I like those type of movies. So I was like, okay, cool. I had to laugh because I was like, okay, that's funny, it's cute, but I don't know if it has anything to do with like a specific person in love or whatever. It could just be love and love and self, But what I thought about was, what day was that? Wednesday? Maybe Thursday. I was at the park, and the wind and the grass and the trees, they were doing like this intricate dance and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So saying all that to say that it's always sweet and cute to see the love messages, but I'm not gonna say that they for somebody. I'm not gonna say that, but they could be. They could be. I don't know. But they are cute and sweet. And the fact that they line up is the thing that makes it very exciting for me, because I'm like, oh, that's so cute. But I will say this, if it is like actual people or whatever, Because, you know, love may be in that, right? And if it is actual people, I can tell you this. I don't need y'all to do whatever it is y'all gonna do, because y'all don't woke me up 4 days in a row. And I would like my sleep, please, okay? Pulling on my energy here, okay? So I just find the messages kind of cute, random, whatever, you know. Yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to chime in and say that real quick. That even if it's not particular love interest that's, you know, trying to communicate or whatever, you can look at the love within self and merge the divine feminine with the divine masculine and just learn to love self. That is the best thing that I can tell you, because I think I came across something in one of the ladies had mentioned how you know, they always telling people or whatever, love is coming your way, love is coming your way. I see love messages all the time. And I love the fact that I'm connected to the grander scheme of it, right? So I'm not the only person that's seeing it. I'm out and about, riding around, I'm seeing love messages all day long. If it ain't a heart, a balloon, or I love you, or God loves you, or something, I'm seeing it. So I think it's very exciting to be connected to that collective energy. Now, okay, so I did, you know, so one of the girls said, you know, I know somebody got mad because she was like, well, you guys keep saying this, or you keep saying this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, and nothing is changing. Well, don't expect it to happen the way you expecting it to happen. Because like I said, it could just be love for self. Doesn't mean love for self in a self-righteous way, or a, oh, I don't like people type way, or oh, I don't want to be with anybody type way. Just genuine love and respect and care for yourself. So I said all that to say, love yourself, and the love that you seek will come to you. Bye. And also, too, I wanted to tap back in, right? Because I said, don't expect what you are expecting. Sometimes when you are hearing those messages from these people telling you, oh, somebody's coming in, love, blah, 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 whatever. And you can't always take it literally, because to be quite honest, like I said, I do watch a lot of Sweet Pea movies, and 9 times out of 10, most of the things that they're saying is a movie. It's called the art of storytelling. And so that's what they're doing. They're telling you a story, right? So just know that. And like I said, I do ride around and I do see a lot of the different love messages and things of that nature as I'm out and about and I'm walking around, and I take pictures of them. I've posted them, right? So I do know that those messages are coming through. I just don't receive them I don't receive them the way other people receive them, right? I'm not here to tell you that somebody's actually coming. I'm not even gonna play you like that. But I can say that, I mean, if they are, they kept me up for the last 4 days. Okay, they keep waking me up. But anyway, the energy is very strong and it does wake me up. And it has been the last 4 days. It's been waking me up. But I understand too that we are getting ready to go through the strawberry moon. And so that energy is very intense. I can always tell when a full moon is coming upon because typically your girl gets woken up. Okay? I like to say the werewolves are howling at the moon. But in all honesty, that's all I wanted to just jump back in and say. So, like, don't feel discouraged because these people keep telling you that things are going to change and they're not changing. Okay? Somebody's coming in and nobody's coming. Like, yeah, no. If you want things to change, you change it yourself. That's the only way it's going to change. If you want to attract a particular type of person or whatever, then you have to become that person. It's just that simple. Yeah. I kind of, it's a little bit, I don't know, because I hate to make people feel like I'm coming for them or I'm judging them or whatever. But for me, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, this wealthy person or this celebrity or no, like, no. These are literally movies that they are giving y'all. I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of these people, they are movies. Okay? So don't get discouraged if he ain't coming. Especially if you ain't expecting nobody. But I mean, if you expected somebody and you kind of know you're intuitive, you have that gift, you have that ability. So like if you see somebody on a regular basis, right? Or if you work with somebody, wherever you go, wherever you're traveling, and you can tell, right, if that person is attracted to you in any type of way. But as far as for the person that's supposed to be coming and he wealthy or he's in the public eye or this, and this, and he been watching you for forever, girl. And I'm not, and you know what, I'm not even gonna knock that, right? Because I can say that some men probably do want to do their research on, you or whatever. But for the most part, it ain't gonna take years of research for that to happen. I wouldn't think. So, yeah. Like, I'm looking at it like, what is it? I think I heard somebody talking about Ruth and Boaz or whatever, and I'm just like, yeah, I was like, how long did that actually take place? It was like over a course of 4 months. I mean, granted, a person isn't going to be able to tell in 4 months what you're like, right? If they are actually interested in you and say they are somebody that has a lot to lose, risk, or whatever, it may take them a little bit longer, but I don't see it taking years, right? For me, you get about 12 months. Okay. 16 at the most. And then that's it, right? Because I've already seen everything I need to know. Now, if they doing more thorough research than that, then hey, more power to them. I don't know what else to tell them. But I want to tell you, just don't expect what you're being fed all the time, because they literally are pulling these from movies. Really. They really are. Just saying.